What's the vibes? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening, whenever this video may find you, I'm Dream. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. Let's see. Yeah, follow me. Well, sub to my YouTube channel. It's just Blunt Money Bets now. I'm tired of the like Kingmaker Sports, Blunt Money, all that stuff. Just search Blunt Money Bets to put in Blunt Money Bets. The name of the page is Blunt Money Bets. I listen to, you know what I'm saying, the dreamers, and it's just easier. Just everything is just straight Blunt Money Bets. All right. Um, quick recap and apologize for being late, but this show gonna be short. It's gonna be under 30 minutes. So you would definitely be able to get all your action in, watch the show back, do all that. And it's not like all the games at noon anyway. But just going forward, these shows will be quick. Just so you know. And the reason why I be coming in late a lot of times is I like right now I'm doing a workout joint and I gotta work out before I start my show. So a lot of times I just be like laying down, like just like, oh, okay, let me get up. All right. So that's why. But again, this is gonna be a short show. Got some bets, mostly blunt money bets. We got two straights, got some blunt money bets. Let me know if it's an issue with the mic. Y'all see I got the Kobe on. I don't know if y'all can see. You know what I'm saying? That bean, the goat, you know what I'm saying? So y'all know what it is. Quick recap of yesterday. 2-1 on the channel, 2-2 on the straights. I mean, 2-2 overall. I gave out a live play. I gave out a live under like 189 at halftime. I'm like, well, shit, I don't think they're gonna score 90 points in the second half in the Dallas game. I think Dallas and Fever game. Them girls went out and scored like 110 in the second half or some shit. I'm like, all right. But the good thing about that, and Alyssa, she held us down with the rebounds and cashed a double-double. So it was a profitable day on the straights because we had the on the channel we only had 3 straights, but overall 4 straights in the plus 175 half unit. So profitable there. Oh my God, we did hit a blunt money bet, and we did well on the we hit every collab. The 2-piece collab we gave out because they closed the assist down for Breonna Stewart. So the 2-piece collab we gave out that hit. In the 4-piece collab that I gave and he gave out was both profitable, like with the Benaja or the John Quell, they both made money. So you should be good there. I know my prize, and I'm talking about Flow, our collab. My prize picks did well. Yesterday was a good day. Kayla the Builder, official queen of the channel. Got to shout her out real quick. Kayla the Builder, official queen of the channel, covered with her free throws. That's like the second time in 2 weeks she done covered the score 20 points and win. First it was a 1060. Last night it was a plus 750. And we ain't really have a lot of blunt money bets yesterday, but the ones we had were so close. So I'm glad Kayla held us down because we would have cashed a home run round robin. We was 2 legs away from that, cashing a home run round robin. Cheyenne, shout out to Queen Cheyenne, literally covering her rebound line on the last minute of the game. But I'm gonna stay away from her going forward against Minnesota because she clearly don't play her allotment of minutes. But Vandersloot was 2 points away from cashing us out 1. Nalissa Smith was 20 points away. I mean, was 2 points away from cashing us out another one. Like we was really, really close to going crazy. But either way it goes, it was a very profitable day. Can't talk down on it. All right. So I got one play WNBA. It's a blunt money bet. I get that out at the end of the show. But let's get to this NCAA football. Gave out one play last night, cash. I told y'all. And if y'all parlayed the spreads, y'all ate too. I told y'all that BYU line. Come on now. And y'all gonna find with Dream when it comes to this, I am not with basketball. I will talk about a game for 30 minutes. Dead ass. I could break down a game, the props. I can give you for 30 minutes. Y'all done see me a 2-game slate. We can go on for an hour, but this college, it's not like that. On college, I go off of gut, I go off of line movement. I consume a lot of information during the week. I listen to like 10 different podcasts to try to get information that I don't have, to try to learn about teams, coaches, schemes, and stuff like that. I go by eye tests, narratives, key numbers, and my gut. It ain't a lot of like, you know what I'm saying, like watching game tape and all that. Is I cap differently, but it does well. So like I told y'all last night, that line movement with BYU, that was, I mean, Stanford was ridiculous. Stanford's the better team. They got more rest, obviously. Like they got stuff on film for Stanford to game plan against. Like that was just crazy. I understand it was a home field opening, all that stuff. No, and Stanford did what they were supposed to do. I told y'all I liked them to cover the spread, but we took them on the money line. And I told y'all with Georgia Tech, I told you I wouldn't be surprised if Georgia Tech covered the spread, but I thought Louisville would win that game. And that's exactly what happened. You know what I'm saying? So it won't always be that way. But that's how we want to start the season. If you messing with me so far, I mean, that's not even a unit play. That was just like a little blunt money bet plus 185 that hit. But we already hit a USC live play. So I got 2 straights today. They already at the bottom of the screen. And I might have 1 or 2 live plays during the day. But that's going to be it. It won't be a lot. It's going to be mostly blunt money bets with college. It's going to be like 2 to 4 straights and then like a unit worth of blunt money bets, maybe the unit and a half worth of blunt money bets. Okay. So that's a nice little intro. Let me write that down for the timestamps. All right, nice little intro, recap all that. First, Washington minus 14. That 14 is a key number, so make sure you get on it. Gave it out yesterday. Was plenty of time to get it on DraftKings. I don't want the 14 and a half, but I think they win by 21 to 28. But yeah, it's important for me to get that 14. And it's simple, man. Washington, they got a big time quarterback coming back. I forget dude name. Pierre, something like that. And I wasn't that impressed with him last year, but everybody loved him. He's supposed to be big time going in the draft next year. So we'll see what it is. But I watched him a few times last year, bet on Washington a few times last year. He was all right. But yeah, I think they're gonna smash Boise. Boise is not good at all. And I got this stat from Bear. Chris Fallica on Twitter, and it just kind of made me say, okay, I'm definitely gonna rock with it. So since 2016, Boise State is 2-7 versus Power 5 opponents, with 5 of those 7 losses coming by at least 17 points. So basically, what Boise State is known for, like they known for getting to the playoff or finishing high in the rankings because they dominate their conference. That's what they do. They dominate their conference. You know, that blue turf is iconic, all that stuff. But when they play out of conference, especially during the regular season, they get smacked. It's just that simple. They get smacked. And you could say they don't take it as serious. You could say that it's just better athletes, whatever. But they get smacked, and I think that's what's going to happen tonight. Or today. I think Washington's going to be too much. I expect Washington to be up early and often. And one thing, I'll get into this with my next pick. So Sam Houston State plus 20.5. So the reason why I like this, I heard it as a trendy pick on a couple of podcasts this week, and there's a bunch of, I hear millions of picks. But the reason why that stuck out to me, it made me want to do some digging because I'm like, wow, that's a big spread. For 44, 45, whatever, like that's a low ass total on a big spread. So what you telling me is you expecting BYU to dominate. And to be honest, I just don't know if BYU was that team to dominate. Really, all we asking for Sam Houston State to do is score 1 or 2 touchdowns, and they're going to cover the spread because I don't trust BYU offense to be no high-flying score 50-point offense. So I can see this score, easily being something like 31-17, 31-14, something like that, and that'll land around the number. You know what I'm saying? So the 19.5 is everywhere. I bought 20.5 for a little more juice, spent $10 more to make it to a minus 120. Take the 20.5. That's a key number. I mean, you can do 21, but I ain't doing all that. 20.5, just so my boy Big Play Jay here. Big Play Jay, get the people a play if you want, man. If you got something, my boy Jay be smacking. So if you got a play, Jay, man, drop it for the people. Oh yeah, that's his name. I know it was Penis, but I can't pronounce his name, man. I can't pronounce his name. But yeah. So, and this is another thing too. This is why I like taking big spreads, and y'all gonna see, like, I take big spreads either way, but I will take a nasty ass dog, and I will have a couple little winning. Like last year, I hit Georgia Tech. They was like a plus 850. I forgot who they was playing, but they beat somebody on the road or at home. I forget who they was playing. But yeah, I hit a couple big dogs, so I like them both ways. I don't think Sam Houston State gonna win this game. But the thing about a 20.5 point spread or a 21 point spread, to me, you really got to be up by 35. And that's why, Washington, like, I think they're going to dominate this game. That's why I laid 14. Sam Houston State, you got to be up by 35, really 34, because the back door is always open in college. So if, let's just say BYU is up, just up 27. Let's just say they up 27 points. You know what I'm saying? The game is over. It's like 5 minutes, 6 minutes left in the game, and Sam Houston State got the ball. Of course, they're going to go balls to the wall and try to score, just try to make it a little respectable. You see what I'm saying? Especially, let's just say it's 27-0 and they ain't even score yet. They're going to try and do anything they can to get into the end zone. And what's BYU going to be doing? And they prevent. They ain't going to be really doing too much. And they're going to try to play real defense when they get inside the red zone. So that back door is always open in college. This happens all the time, especially in college. It happens in the NFL, but oh my God, in college, backdoor covers are ridiculous. So that's another reason why I like Sam Houston State, because I don't think BYU is going to be up 35 points to prevent the backdoor cover from being open all game. So that's another reason why I took them. All right. So those are two straight bets. They at the bottom. Washington minus 14. That 14 is important. Buy it if you got to, but the 14 probably still on DraftKings, widely available. Look at Bet Rivers. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to get a 14 at a moderate price, no more than minus 120. And Sam Houston State plus 20.5. All right. We're gonna get into some blunt money bets. That's where the fun is. And the blunt money bets are basically all my leans and my thoughts on the games. But I'll get into the comments real quick. And like I said, this show is gonna be under 20 minutes. So yeah. I don't got no prize picks for y'all. I can't do prize picks in New York, so I couldn't even help y'all with that. All right, hey, first let's start it off with a bang. A round robin. I'll try and do one of these every week. A round robin. I guess you can call this a home run party, but this is like a mega home run party. 270, 205, 195, and 205. I did 2 3s and 4s. Just because I don't bet as much during college. So I did 2 3s and 4s. But if you just want to do 3s and 4s, I couldn't talk you off that. Top of the morning, my guy, top of the morning. Yeah, Dion Neon is one of my GOATs for sure, as he probably is for all of us. But yeah, I think TCU. And I heard somewhere that Sony Dykes don't even like Dion. Maybe they got some history. But they was like, yeah, Sony Dykes don't fuck with Dion. He gonna run that shit up. And I won't be surprised if a lot of these teams run it up. I mean, Dion gonna get all the recruits. He gonna get all the recruits. Like it's our kids. Well, maybe I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my mid-30s, so and I don't have no kids yet. But if I had a kid when I was like 25, he wouldn't be going to, but he would be getting ready to go see Coach Prime if he was an athlete, or you know what I'm saying? So these coaches, these parents, they all know prime time. All these kids' parents know prime time. So he gonna have the upper hand getting a lot of these recruits. So what's gonna happen? These coaches gonna try and be like, nah, we about to put it on them. We trying to show our recruits and people to come to our school. They don't know what they doing over there. They in over their heads. I don't think they're gonna be trying to help build Colorado up. Colorado is a threat in the Big 12 or wherever the hell they at now. All these damn conferences, they're a threat. So that's another reason why, yeah, I think TCU is going. I don't think they're going to take their foot off the pedal today. You know what I'm saying? I will play the over, but it's out of control. I didn't play it early enough. I think it'll move like a touchdown. I'm good on that. My boy, Big Play Jay. Mamu Bets, appreciate you popping up. Mamu Bets, big vibes. Yeah, they're going to run it up. They don't like Prime. They don't like Prime. But eventually, he's going to get a squad. They're going to get a squad eventually. They're going to get a squad. I don't know how long it take. It ain't NCAA, you know what I'm saying, 2012 and like that. But, you know, I build it up in 3 years, you know what I'm saying, maybe even 2. Build it up. You know, have me as a freshman starting. All right, round robin party. Bowling Green going against Liberty plus 270. That game's at noon. And a lot of these are like games that I think that the teams can cover. And I'm just like, man, fuck it, just take the spread. Because that's what I like about college, man. If it's a touchdown or like, if it's under 10, they lie. You know, normally I like them at home. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, 3 of these are road games, but still. All right. Bowling Green going against Liberty. I think Liberty's suspect. They don't got as many returning starters as Bowling Green, to my knowledge. So I think Bowling Green can get busy today. Cal against North Texas. North Texas at home with +6. So we just take them on the money line, plus 205. South Alabama and Tulane. It's this dude, this pro better named Joey Kanish. I should follow him on Twitter. But he rocked with South Alabama. He used to say this funny thing last year, like USA, something like that. So I started watching South Alabama, and they nice, and they got returning starters. So I think they can get Tulane today. In Northwestern, this is a narrative play. Why not? Northwestern, like, they've been through everything all winter. I don't know. But the haze and stuff that then came out with Northwestern and all that crazy stuff, Rutgers ain't good like that. Why on earth would we think that Rutgers is going to beat anybody, let alone beat anybody by multiple touchdowns? Rutgers is going to try and run the ball, get 3 yards in a cloud of dust and play field position. And teams like that is always open. And Northwestern, they stay with a nice little upset. So, yeah, give me Northwestern, South Alabama, North Texas, and Bowling Green in the round robin money line parlay. All right, that's the first blow money bet. I did 2, 3s, and 4s for that. Next, 3-team parlay. And these is all favorites. This is blowout city. These 2 parlays is blowout cities. First, Oklahoma minus 36. This is a 3-teamer. Oklahoma minus 36, USC minus 38, Alabama minus 40. And some of these I came out on the timeline, some of these I didn't, so I don't know. All these numbers are pretty important. So if you got to play, and I think Alabama actually went down to 39. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't play. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you think a team going by 40, you don't want to trip over a half a number, but you also don't want to lose a parlay on a half a point. You don't want to lose a parlay on, you know what I'm saying, a 38 and a half. So, like I said, Oklahoma minus 36, USC minus 38, Alabama minus 40. These are teams that I think come out and just go stupid today. First of all, Oklahoma was a big embarrassment last year. Oh my God, we made so much. Well, I made so much money fading Oklahoma. Last year, I was fading the shit out of Oklahoma all year. I was fading Oklahoma. They was ass last year. New coach, well, not a new coach, but second-year coach, a defensive-minded coach. I think they're going to come out looking to impress, all right? Because Oklahoma, it wasn't Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't looking like Oklahoma. I think they come out. Arkansas State might not even score. I think Oklahoma going to keep. And the thing I like about games like this, Nevada, one of the worst teams in college football, in Middle Tennessee State, their backups for these teams in their third string are better than these other team starters. So even if you just trying to run the ball, you still might get a breakaway 40-yard touchdown or something like that. Or if you only throwing on third down, you still might get a little BS score once you up 40, once you up 45, okay? So Oklahoma loved them to come out, bounce back. I think they're going to run it up. USC, they proved they can score. But their defense. So who better than to make your defense look like it's actually decent? We know it's not. But they heard all the talk last week, like, oh, same old USC. Oh yeah, they can score, but they can't stop nobody. Look what San Jose State did. And we cashed out a blunt money bet. I told y'all last week, my favorite blunt money bet that I actually used the boost on was for it to be a passing touchdown in every quarter, just because USC don't play no defense. They don't play no defense. So I know they was going to give one up to San Jose State in the fourth quarter. Ended up giving up 2. So I think today USC going to be like, nah, defense going to come out, show out against a team that they should be able to. And that offense, they're going to score 50 points. They're going to score 50 points. The team total was 51 and a half. I almost took that shit. And I'm like, nah, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Almost as crazy as a 38-point spread, but and Alabama minus 40. I just think all this stuff with Nick Saban not releasing his starters, you don't know who the starting quarterback is, no depth chart, all this stuff. I think Alabama about to come out and beat the shit out of people. I really think they are. And I forgot again. I hate when I don't give like proper credit, but I was listening to something and they were saying like, yo, these big spreads, they be covering in week 1. Don't get it twisted. Don't let nobody talk you off of, oh, no, Alabama. No, they be beat. We see these college scores every week come across our timeline. 67-3, 51-0, 51-7, 51-14. You be like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what I'm expecting from all these big vibes. That's what I'm expecting. Next, similar ticket. Kentucky, 26.5, Texas A&M minus 38, and Virginia Tech minus 16. So, I think Old Dominion beat. Let me go to my boy. Yeah, Old Dominion has beat Virginia Tech 2 of the last 3 times as a 6-point dog last year and as a 20-point dog in 2018. So you think they got Virginia Tech attention? Yeah, I think they got Virginia Tech attention too. Virginia Tech is about to house these boys. Virginia Tech is about to house these boys. Trust me. Year 2 with a new coach. Yeah, they're about to house these boys. Texas A&M minus 38 against New Mexico again. Terrible team. Texas A&M got a new offensive coordinator. What's the boy name? I think Bobby Petrino, nigga who had the neck brace, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Bobby Petrino. Bobby Petrino can coach some offense now. You know, he's gonna trick off on the girls, but Bobby P will coach some offense, and it's not like Texas A&M ain't got talent. They got talent. You know what I'm saying? So look for Texas A&M to come out and have a heavy showing. And minus 26.5, I got this off a podcast. I listen to like 6 different podcasts. I listen to Bear, Chris Fallica. I listen to my man Lockie Lockerson and Costos. I listen to Colin Wilson. You know what I'm saying? You know, because I don't never want to pass off shit like I'm still in, like you know what I'm saying? Like I listen to Joey Knish. I got like I told y'all. So I got this 26.5 from one of them niggas. Just gonna be honest with you. And I like the explanation. I'm not about to sit up here and try to act like I got analysis for some shit that nope. So I'm always gonna keep it a band with y'all. Always. Because you know when I hit some shit, I'm gonna talk my shit. All right, so that's it for DraftKings. Got a little bit more on FanDuel. How we doing with time? Look, 9 minutes left on good time. I told y'all these shows, this is not no WNBA. This ain't no basketball show. These joints ain't gonna be long like that. Now, NFL will probably be much longer. NFL will probably be not much longer, but probably an hour for NFL. Especially because I probably want to have some guests in here. All customers, another no sweat bet. These damn promotions going crazy. You either gonna get money or go broke this week messing with these promotions. I'm trying to tell you. All right, where my bets at? On FanDuel. Do me a favor, yo. We had 383 subs, man. Might get 17 by next Sunday. Excuse me. That's the goal, to have 400 subs, you know? So Blunt Money Bets. That's all you got to search now. Blunt Money Bets. That's it. Search Blunt Money Bets. That's the app on YouTube. Just type it in, sub to that channel. And yeah, like this and share this if you can for me. All right. Let's go through how many lays I got here. Geez, I really don't have much. Good. And we still about to smack. All right. Oh yeah, beautiful. Okay. SMU money line, which is a plus 560, I mean a minus 564. But that's a piece. I put that with the Purdue and Fresno State under 46.5. That's gonna be a game that I think is gonna be like that Michigan State game was last year. Oh boy, you had the wrong one. Who's Hunter? Who is Hunter? You know what I'm saying? Tell me that. That's all right, Jay. I know. I'm gonna check the chat anyway. When you post, I'll be telling anyway, my guy. So it ain't no rush, you know what I'm saying? We got all day. Middle Tennessee State under 1 touchdown. Oh wow. Okay. I could see that. Spicy 135, yeah, plus 135, yeah, that's spicy. That's a good price. That's a fair price, I think, for that. Because I was gonna say if that shit minus 110, I don't know, because anything could happen. You know what I'm saying? Hunter. Sissy Hours in the touchdown. That's not the quarterback. Is that their best? That's their receiver? We'll put it this way. Yeah, I like that shit. If that's their receiver, I like that shit. You know what I'm saying? If that's the running back, nah. Because Colorado don't got no offensive line. They can't block shit. So I think they're gonna be able to maybe make some plays with like a slant and go, some shit like that, or they catch a screen and take it to the house, something quick. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I would, if that's a receiver or a tight end, something like that. Oh, that's the boy going both ways. I mean, Deion gonna try and showcase him. So yeah, Deion gonna try and showcase him. Deion, I will tell you, I like that. 425, yeah, that's a good Blunt Money bet. I think Deion gonna try and showcase him. All right, so Fresno State and Purdue. This again that just strikes me as like 17-7, 20-3, something like that. Like I think this total both teams are gonna be looking to run the ball. Nobody got a strong passing attack. The clock is gonna be winding. The thing is gonna be winding all game. And you gotta remember this year in college football, the clock it's a running clock. Unless it's the last 2 minutes of the quarter, I believe, or the half. I think it's the last 2 minutes of the half. It's gonna be a running clock. So it ain't no first down and we stop the clock and all this. Nah, that thing gonna be running, okay? So unders I think are gonna be a good look in general. And that's a plus 117 at under 46.5. And then I put that with the over Texas State and Baylor game. I got that from your favorite handicapper. That's what they call them, Lockie Lockerson, one of my first guys I followed on here. Lockie Lockerson, my guy. Once Locke follow me, y'all, I'm gonna be Hollywood. No, I'm joking. Because I already got. No, I'm just joking. But now, Texas State and Baylor over. So basically, his explanation for this was Texas State is kind of live, and he think that Texas State got like a prodigy head coach, and it's a prodigy head coach. Oh, this is funny. What's up, Mom? Who best? Oh, my bad. 3 times I ain't see you in here. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. UNC vibes. I'm telling. I told you on Pittsburgh. I'm gonna tell on you USC. I'm gonna tell you on UNC. I'm gonna tell you. Maybe put it in a blunt money bet or just put like blunt money bet money on it. But I'm gonna tell you, come in here with the one play. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of like South Carolina because I like to play against line movement oftentimes, but I'm gonna rock with you because some smart people on USC. Smart people on UNC. All right. Yeah, it's so funny, Mamu Best. I was talking to somebody about that yesterday. I think it was Flo. I only got one team. It's the Lakers. That's it. In all sports, I only got one team. So I root for players and I do like root for teams in certain instances and stuff like that. I guess maybe I'm a Colorado / Dion fan now. But nah, I only like the Lakers. I only like the Lakers. And that's why y'all don't see a lot of Laker bets for me ever. You know what I'm saying? I hate betting on the Lakers. I hate it. So yeah. Texas State, prodigy head coach in Baylor, over 59.5. Fresno State, Purdue, under 46.5. And the SMU money line. That's a plus 302. I use my 50% profit boost on that to make it a plus 452 blunt money bet. Next. Love these. Illinois, alternate spread, 6.5. UCLA, alternate spread, 10.5. Washington, first half money line. TCU, first half money line. I love Washington. I think TCU going to smack Colorado. Well, not smack them, but they should be up at halftime. And Illinois, this is a team. Illinois, I was cashing on Illinois last year. Illinois is sneaky, especially on teams like this. They're just going to run the ball. Just going to run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. They might not cover that 10 or that 10.5, whatever that spread is, but they're going to win by a touchdown. And they might win by like 14 or 21 because they're just going to run the ball, be up 14 points, make Toledo try to score. Now, holy Toledo. Toledo was one of the first teams I ever was betting on like 10, 12 years ago. My boy Kid Drug will pop up in the comments. He'll tell you, like, Young Dream was betting on Toledo just because I like the name. And I used to say, holy Toledo. I bet them like over 1 week. And then like, this was like 10 years ago. And they hit the over. So I just always found a way to bet them. So I like Toledo. And Toledo was cashing for me last year too. I like Toledo, but not against Illinois. We have some Toledo spots this year. Not this one. And UCLA, I got this from Colin Wilson. GOAT. Okay, y'all should know Colin Wilson, Action Network. He was talking about how UCLA, they in a quarterback competition. They're in a quarterback. I think he was talking about how they're in a quarterback competition. So even if it's like 14-21 in the fourth quarter or the end of the third quarter, the second guy gonna come in and try and get busy as well. They're not just gonna let him hand the ball off. He's gonna try to showcase what he got. So I like that. Aside with Coastal Carolina being a known team, so I don't think UCLA gonna take them for granted. And UCLA, you know what I'm saying? Like people put it this way: Coastal Carolina is a trendy pick this week. People, matter of fact, let me go to Bear. I seen something that he posted. Yeah, is UCLA on upset alert? And this goes to show you, sometimes I don't be caring what these niggas say. Like, I'm gonna go by these people, I'm gonna go by what I feel. But yeah, is UCLA on upset alert? Last year, the Bruins were a 15.5-point favorite over South Alabama. I told y'all, USA, South Alabama. Last year, my boy Joey Kanish, I was cashing with the boys. Last year, the Bruins were a 15.5-point favorite over South Alabama and survived 32-31. In 2021, UCLA was an 11-point favorite over Fresno State and lost 40-37. The Bruins are a 14.5-point favorite today. Don't care. They're going to smack the shit out of them. Yeah. So again, I'll run that back one more time. UCLA minus 10.5, Illinois minus 6.5, TCU first half money line, and Washington first half money line. That is a plus 237. I used the boost on that to make it 354. Next, my touchdowns in each half. So I put this on the timeline. Basically, games that I think are going to have 4 touchdowns in each half. Basically, games that's going to be, and that's not really even high scoring because 4 touchdowns in each half ain't shit but 56 points. But these are games that I think have the opportunity to go back and forth, or teams that I think are just going to run the shit up. All right. So USC, I think that they're in the first half, I think they're going to have 5 or 6 touchdowns, maybe in the first half. Again, they can easily be up 35-0 in the first half. But I think in the second half, yeah, they're going to take their foot off the pedal. Maybe Nevada gets 1 in the second half. But USC, even with their foot off the pedal and they just running the ball, they still going to be able to score. And in the third quarter, it's not like they're going to take the air out the ball in the third quarter. We might get 1 or 2 touchdowns in the third quarter as well. So I like that. 4 touchdowns in each half for the USC game. North Carolina and South Carolina, 3 times, just put it in there. I think that's a game that's going to go back and forth. I think that's going to be a close game. I think that's a game that might go to overtime. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? As long as we get that in the first half, we get the first half to get the 4 touchdowns, you know, something like 17-17, you know, 17-21 first half. That second half, I feel amazing about it just being a good old barn burner shootout, back and forth, back and forth. Damn, I'm going a little long now. I'm at 31 minutes. That's cool though. And then TCU and Colorado. I mean, that's a popular pick. I almost played that straight. Colorado and TCU. I think Colorado going to find ways to score, but in TCU going to keep running it up. So, especially again, a lot of these are just second halves. I really love this in the first half, but in the second half, it'll get a little dicey, but I think it has a really good chance covering in the second half. So 4 touchdowns in each half for 3 games. Parlayed together, it's a plus 1,066. It's Colorado TCU game, Nevada USC game, and the North Carolina South Carolina game. All right, and that's it. I got a couple 1-teamers and then 1 blunt money bet for the WNBA. So I got 1 passing touchdown in each quarter for the Colorado TCU game. It's a plus 410. I should have used my boost on that. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. But yeah, 1 passing touchdown in each quarter for the Colorado TCU game. Plus 410. That's 410, right? Yeah, plus 410. Kind of explain why I like that just now. And 1 passing touchdown in each quarter for the North Carolina, South Carolina game. That's a plus 330. I use my boost on that to make it a plus 500. All right. And the 1 WNBA bet, and then I will wrap all this stuff up at the 32, probably at the, let's call it 33-minute mark. I'll try to wrap up everything quick as hell. And it was a great boost. It was a great promotional Bet Rivers, but they took it down. It was like six defensive touchdowns plus 400. I think we can get 6 defensive touchdowns this week. Week 1, bunch of turnovers and bullshit and miscommunication, all that. But yeah, WNBA dream real quick. Asia Wilson and Drew Lloyd each scored 25 points as a plus 390. On FanDuel, I'll take it under popular parties. And peep game, they got rebounds ladder. You got to watch FanDuel. FanDuel be sneaky. I told y'all, they'll sneak some alt 3s in there every now and then. And today they got alt rebounds in there. Maybe Asia Wilson 12 rebounds might be worth a look, depending on what it is. It might not be good money like that. But yeah, Asia Wilson, Drew Lloyd, each to score 25 points is a plus 390. Drew Lloyd total is already at 23, 24 and a half. And Asia is at 21, 22 and a half. So yeah, go ahead and take that. All right. So quick recap. Blunt money, straight bets. Washington minus 14. Sam Houston State plus 20 and a half. Buy low juice if you got to. All right. Where we at? Beautiful. FanDuel blunt, well, it don't matter. But yeah, blunt money bets. SMU money line under 46 and a half Purdue, Fresno State, over 59 and a half for Texas State and Baylor. Next, 1 passing touchdown in each quarter. Colorado and TCU, that's a plus 410. Next, 3-team parlay, 4 touchdowns in each half. Colorado, TCU, Nevada, USC, North Carolina, and South Carolina. 4 touchdowns in each half. We open for barn burners, run it up, type shit. All right. That's a parlay plus 1,066. 4-leg parlay, another blunt money bet. TCU first half, Washington first half, Illinois minus 6.5, UCLA minus 10.5. Plus 237, I use my boost, plus 354. One passing touchdown in each quarter in the North Carolina South Carolina game, plus 330. I use my boost, plus 495 on that. WNBA, Asia Wilson and Drew Lloyd each score 25, plus 390. And we got a couple on DraftKings. Blowout City, Oklahoma, minus 36. USC, minus 38. Alabama, minus 40 in LA. It's plus 600, 595, whatever. Kentucky, minus 26.5. Texas A&M, minus 38. Virginia Tech, minus 16. Again, plus 595. And our round robin money line, underdog, our round robin underdog money line parlay. Bowling Green plus 270, North Texas plus 205, South Alabama plus 195, and Northwestern plus 205. All right. As always, appreciate y'all rocking with me. The game is probably going to be, let me get to the comments, obviously, my bad. I'm telling all these college players today, thank you, especially the straights. Just put some blunt money on them lays, but yeah, definitely the straights. I love the straights. What's the vibes, my guy? What's the vibes? What's the vibes? Yeah, do that for me. Like, comment, subscribe. UNC should be a shootout. I hope so. I think so. That's how I got it capped, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty good at these, knock on wood, but I've had success with these little popular parlay joints, like, you know, as we did in week 1. Illinois, a teaser leg. Yep, that's what I got him at, big dog. Texas 21 first half, 4 units. Keep the record, Dream. You want me? Okay, I keep your record, big dog. I keep your record. My boy say 4 units. He mean 4 units. I'm trying to tell y'all. All right. So we got Texas first half. All right. First half minus 21. Like that look. Oh, yeah, with Arch Manning in the wings. And they new and improved, well, not new and improved quarterback, but they quarterback with a new attitude who've been telling everybody who listen like he's mature now. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see what that's about. And UNC, minus 2.5 from 3 times. Yeah, Illinois is definitely a teaser leg, man. So I appreciate y'all going forward. The show is always going to be between 10:45 and 11:15, and it's always going to be short like this. I'll always try to have it done before 12 so you can run it back, do what you got to do, get your bets in. And if I can, I'll do it even sooner. But the earliest it'll ever be is probably like 10:15. You know, WNBA coming to an end soon, but we'll see what it is. Got a little WNBA tomorrow, so I will be back with WNBA tomorrow. A couple college games, you know what I'm saying? I'm leaning Duke. We'll see what's up. Got to do a little more research on that, but we'll see what's up with that, all right? Penn State should run it up. I was thinking that, but I heard some guys saying they really like West Virginia run game today, and that make me worry about the time. But yeah, James Franklin is Mr. Run It Up. So I could not talk you off for playing at Penn State at all. We know James Franklin gonna run the shit up if you let him. He gonna run the shit up. So for sure. So yeah, man. As always, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Let's watch these games, man. So y'all know the vibes. Let's get these cash these straights, cash these bump money bets. Gotta have it. So let's get it.